Uh-oh, that hurt, but that was a good recovery right there when I did a trick in midair. There's another fake on box. And there's another win in first place. How about that? Sonic got third.
Just made it.
Bellstock got second. And we got ourselves another win in first place. That is awesome.
Congratulations! First medal.
And we get a first medal. Alright, now we got 4 more events to play in this segment. Let's jump right into the next one. Okay, so this time, let's do the Dream Short Track.
Dream short track. Select.
Alright, what teammates are we gonna get here? Shadow, Bowser Jr., and Tails. Alright, we're headed to Egg Factory next. Alright, let's do this.
Ready.
Alright, that was a very good start. And we got that glitch in the top left corner from what I'm seeing where it's showing my Mii's color is blue even though I have it set to green. Every time I see that, I just don't get why it happens like that some of the time. Alright, now Shadow's turn. On our special move. I just got a green shell. Alright, now on to Bowser Jr. Alright, another special move. Alright, fake on box. Alright, on to Tails. I have green shell. Alright, now we get a fake item box. Oh boy, somebody got me with the bomb. That's gotta hurt. And we just got another win in first place once again. Well done. I'll definitely call that a great win.
Congratulations! First medal.
And there's our first medal. Alright. 3 more events left to play here in this segment. Let's see what happens now in the next one. Alright, so this time we're gonna do the Dream Bobsleigh.
Dream bobsleigh. Select the
Alright, this time my teammates are gonna be Peach, Dr. Eggman, and Blaze. Alright, now we're headed off to Nocturnus Gate. Alright, so my opponents for this event are going to be Waluigi, Bowser, and Sonic. It's always weird that your opponents are by themselves while you are the only one on a team when you're playing by yourself in this event.
Team me. Bowser. Sonic. Faster than the speed of sound.
Alright, so let's see what happens here. I got a very good start. I'm going underwater first. I've got a red shell here. Oh, fake item box, that's not bad. Oh boy, somebody got us very good with the lightning there. Alright, time to head off to outer space. I'll put that fake box here. Oh, there's a star. That might come in handy here. And good thing it did, because it protected us from the lightning. I ball sprint! And we got first place! That is fantastic. Sonic unfortunately got last right there. That is a shame for him. Certainly feels very good to pull off another win right there for sure. And there's another first medal. Okay, let's continue on now as we got 2 more events to play in this segment. Alright. Anyways, let's go ahead and do Dream Curling this time.
Dream curling.
And who are we gonna get now as our teammates? Vector, Wario, and Daisy. And we'll have a maximum of 6 frames here. Alright, we're headed off to Sherbertland this time. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, time to get underway with the first frame. Of course, this event basically has the elements of bowling applied to it, which I really do like. And looks like we are getting 8 pins to start with. I don't know if we're gonna get the other 2 down right here for how this is looking, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm just gonna go ahead and use my high-speed shoe here. Well, at least 1 pin is better than nothing right there. Alright, so not that bad of a start right here, but let's see how frame number 2 goes. Oh man, we are so close to that strike right there. Oh well. But we can at least sell for a spare this time, which is not that bad. Alright, let's use that high speed shoe here. Alright, there's a spare. And we literally get another high-speed shoe there from the item box. Alright, on to frame number 3. Alright, may as well go ahead and use this high-speed shoe.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Ah, that wasn't good enough right there while trying to go for a strike. Ah, but now these last 2 pins are going to be tough to knock down here. Let's see what happens.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Only one pin, but it's better than nothing. We do get another high-speed shootout. This is really looking like a pretty close game right now, from what I can tell. Alright, on to frame number 4. And let's use this high-speed shoot here. Not too bad. We only couldn't knock down one of the pins right here, but we should be able to get it down on this throw. See if we can possibly hit that Goomba too for some extra points. Oh, we're gonna miss our chance at that Goomba there. But at least we got that spare, so that's not bad. Alright, now on to frame number 5. But this one is a top one, all because there's bumpers getting in our way. Let's just see how well this goes. We at least got something right there on the first throw. I've got 8 pins there, along with that Goomba that we were able to hit. Alright, now let's see how our second throw goes. I'm gonna have to aim right around here. Alright, I'm gonna save up the red shell for right now. Oh, dang it, we got nothing that time on that throw. Oh well, it is what it is. Alright, it all comes down to the final frame. Let's see what happens. Alright, I don't want to use my red shell just yet. Alright, how much pins did we get? Alright, 14. Alright, so there are still 6 more pins that I gotta try to knock down here on this throw. Oh god, what do I want to do here about this? Alright, I think I'm gonna aim right here. And I'm also gonna use the red shell here as well. I'll put a little bit of curve on this to the left. Alright, let's see how well this pays off. Oh, we're not going to quite get those remaining pins right here. So we finished with a total of a 123 right there. But it's not good enough for the win right here from what I'm seeing on the scores. So we're going to end up in 3rd place right here on this one. But it's at least better than last, I will say that. That was a little bit of a tough event for us to try to win at right here, but we did all we could.
Congratulations!
Alright, so this time we get a 3rd battle. Alright, so now let's get into our last event to finish things off for this segment. Alright, so for the last event that we're going to play, let's finish things off with Dream Snowball Fight.
Green snowball fight.
And what teammates are we going to get here for this last event? Amy, Waluigi, and Silver. Alright, we're headed to Christmas Village here for our last event. Maybe past Christmas time, but it's still not really all that bad of a time to be heading to this place since it is currently winter. Alright, time to do another tournament, and we're facing against Yoshi, Mario, Vector, and Luigi in round 1. Alright, let's go!
Ready. Go.
Alright, let's start by trying to get some points by hitting the snowman in the back. Alright, very good. Now we'll go and lock onto our opponents. Oh, god dang it, that's gonna hurt. Oh, power up by them, that's very nice. Oh, god dang it. That really got me so good. Alright, high speed shoe. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, another high speed shoe. Oh, well, my opponent's got a pow block right there, so we're about to get dizzy here. Alright, 5 seconds left. Ah, darn it. Knock it off. Alright, time's up. So, we're going to win that first round of the tournament, 69-51, and we're moving on to the finals.
You win.
Alright, so let's go and find out which team we're going to take on here in the finals. Alright, it's going to be the green team, and we're facing against Metal Sonic, Dr. Eggman, Donkey Kong, and Blaze. Alright, here we go.
Ready. Go.
Oh, come on! Bug off! Oh, wow, we somehow got a star while we were knocked down right there. That was quite interesting. Alright, let's go get this item over here. Oh, and our star! That's very sweet. Oh, I see another item over there. And now we get a POW block. That's not bad. Ah, jeez! Oh, another POW block. Okay. Oh, got boost item. That can really come in handy. Ah, that got me. Alright, high-speed shoe. Alright! We're gonna pull off a very impressive win right there. 102 to 28. That is incredible! And we just got the win in the tournament right here in the Dream Snowball fight. So that's a nice way to wrap things up for the segment. So we'll get a first medal right there in that last event. And yeah, I say we did a very good job here for James right here for the most part in all these events. We only couldn't get the win right there in Dream Curling, but nevertheless though, that was still lots of fun. But anyways, that is going to do it for Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games for the Nintendo Wii as part of JamesYT's birthday special. But we still have one more game left to play, and I will see you all for that final segment right after this, so stay tuned.